What's going on, guys? ZfreeZone here. We're back with another hidey-hole. As you can see, we're at Shattered Springs. You can see the obelisk on the left and the Shattered Springs on the right. So if we have a look at the map here, we can get a good detail of where we are. We are at 8D, right on the border there. But if we zoom in, you want to find this place, that's exactly where you need to find it. As you can see, people will walk up and down this way, but this actual platform, this set of rocks is out of the way and not many people go here, so it's a good place to come. But if we come back around, you'll see the hidey-hole is just in this little hole here. We have used the stone reinforced because it blends in just that little bit more than the black ice. Just didn't seem to blend in that well. So yeah, this is the hole. So if we come down here, you can see there's just a little airlock. And you always need an airlock in case someone's chasing you down. Over here we've got the Carpenters Bench and we've got some boxes there and the dryer, so that's all good there. We've got the kiln here and a cauldron. As you can see there, they got boxes as well. We've got the fridge sticking through the floor right there. And we've got the blacksmith table just there as well with some boxes. Another cauldron, because it's good to have two cauldrons. We've got the improved armor's bench here with some boxes as well. And we also got the tannery behind it, as you can see there. And over here is a normal armor's bench with the tannery again. If you want to see how I sorted all this out and got all of it jammed into the walls, make sure you check out the build video after this. That will explain it all. We go through it together step by step. But if we come underneath, you can see that we've got the bed here with the box and the fluid press. We've got the beehive. We've even got a water well in this build, which is fantastic. Over here you got the stove and the grinder, and as you can see there's a fridge again sticking through the floor. But yeah, that is the build for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not gonna stick around for the build video, yeah, it's good seeing you guys. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. But if you're sticking around to see how this thing was built, just hang around and we'll get right into it. And yeah, I'm ZfreeZone. I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Alright guys, so to get started on this build, we're going to use the stone reinforced foundations, but it's going to be the stone reinforcement range, just because it blends in with this environment just a little bit better than the black ice. So we're going to start with this guy. I like to go into this corner here and go up a little bit just like that, and that's going to be the start for this whole build. As you can see here, we're just going to run across here as far as we can that way, and we'll take up those two as well, and then we'll come back on our way back down here, and here we're going to come underneath and make another level down here, as you can see. So then we've got two kind of levels there. And now we got, I'm going to put a foundation in the corner as far as we can, find a good corner. That one looks good to me. And then we get our rooftops, and then we run across there with some roofs as well. So let's get that going. That's pretty much how far you want to go up. You don't want to go up any higher. As you can see, we're right on the edge here. So let's run this across. And we need another foundation to support all these guys. So we'll chuck that guy in there. And then from here, we don't want to go there because that's too high up. So we're going to get our sloped roofs, and we're going to come along here with the sloped roofs, and that kind of just blocks it off. And as you can see, that kind of colour blends in really well. So we're going to keep it like that. That looks good to me. And we should be able to cover this guy up here. Put another foundation in the corner there. And then we should have a little bit more room to move. we're going to go just like that, and our entrance is going to be just there. And then we're going to come down here and block this guy off like so. And I do like how that's looking. We need another roof tile there. And that is our basic setup for the top. Pretty much done there. And we'll come down here and have a look what we got in here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of room in here compared to some of the little hidey holes we had. This one is pretty good. We are going to probably split this up a bit, give us a bit more room. So there we go. And then we're going to have that as an opening. And we've got the two levels. One nice big open level and a little one underneath. Probably for a bedroom or something. But yeah, very simple little build there. But very effective. So yeah. Let's chuck a couple of benches down because this build hasn't taken long at all. So let's get these benches down and I'll show you what we're going to do with these guys. So now I'm going to run around and I'm going to try and find areas where I can dig these guys in, like so. So there we go, we've got a blacksmith in there and it's hardly even noticeable. And you can still access it. So now we're going to have a look at our Carpenters Bench. You get the big ones out of the way first, that's my main thing I do, is once the big ones are done, the other ones fall into place a lot easier. There he is. So again, we're just looking around, seeing if we can utilize any of this that's in the wall, just waiting for a flash. We might not get it, but we might, so it's worth checking. Doesn't look like she's going to be happy. But yeah, it's just worth going around and having a look, especially with these big ones. Sometimes you find some place and sometimes you don't. Letting us go into that wall a little bit, so we might just take that. It's not in very much, but it is in there. Let's go with the tannery now because they are the next big item, and sometimes you want two tanneries as well, so we'll keep that in mind as we're trying to put this down somewhere. Would have been great if it took its spot there, but this wall here looks like it's not going to let anything be inside it, which is a bit of a pain, but it's alright. We'll work with it. Alright, we'll put that guy down there. Before we put another tannery down, let's try and put the armor bench in. And we're just going to try and line it up like so. A little spot just in the middle there that it does attach to. As you can see, it's just around there. So we're going to have the armor's bench in there, so the armor and tanner is joined. And we're going to do another one of those. So we're going to try and get another bench in there, which that looks pretty good over there. It's going to let me put it down. That is awesome. We should have an improved armor's bench here. And we're going to take over that guy there. Now we're going to try and just do the same here. Try and not have it outside the wall. Might need to move the tanner's bench if it keeps wanting to do that. that's looking pretty good. Let's go double check that. Yep, nothing's sticking out, so we're laughing. Alright, so that's 2 tanners down, armor's bench, blacksmith and carpenters. Now we're going to go for the kitchen. The kitchen we're going to go underneath because you can always put the fridge on top of the kitchen, so that's what we want to do here. Let's see if we can bury this in a bit. Looks like it's going to let me go up a little bit, like right there. Let's give that a shot. You can always move this stuff around, so we'll just checking to see. We'll put that guy there, come have a look. That's not too bad at all, don't mind that. Let's see what else we got now. Let's chuck a dryer in. I want to put it over next to the woodworking bench just because they kind of go together. So there you go. What else have we got here? Let's go to kiln, and the kiln is just there. Not too sure if we can bury this, but we're gonna try. Doesn't look very happy. Right here would be a great spot. Just wish it took. It doesn't look like it wants to. There's some rocks you can build inside, some just don't let you. That is going to be one of those spots where it just doesn't let me. So we're going to come over here next to the blacksmith because that is kind of where we want it. And looks like it's letting us go into that wall as well, so it's even better. So we're going to go right there. That's half in. As you can still see, we got plenty of moving around space on top. We do need a little campfire, so let's get that guy in. I'm gonna stick him right there. So that's the whole cookery done. And now we're gonna have a look at whatever else we need. We do need a well, just because of the environment we're in. It is pretty good to have a well because it's pretty hot. But as you can see here, we want to put it on the bottom level because they just take up too much room underneath. So we're going to try and get him in here somewhere. There we go, that looks good there. Let's try and get nice and close to the cook. But yeah, I hope you guys see from this, it's just pretty much trial and error. Grab your bench and see where it fits best and just keep moving around until it takes into a spot that works for you. Now we're just going to try and put this guy next to the cook there. Alright. See what else we can get in here. Let's go fluid press. Again, we want to come down here because it's kind of where we're doing all the cooking. Again, that goes into the wall. Save us a little bit of room. And what else do we have here? Been forgetting the cauldron, so let's get some cauldrons in. It's not going to take in there, is it? It's not a happy spot in there. I do like 2 cauldrons, so I'm going to try and get 2 in here. That's pretty tight. It's not going to take. I'm Right, we're going to leave those two there. That's 2 cauldrons. That's always good because I'd like to have one with the spec potions, poison and all that, and then the other one free to do what you want, still fire. It's always good to keep processing still fire. But yeah, from that we're pretty much good. Like it's just little stuff like a beehive maybe. Down in the cookery again. Find that spot. And now we'll grab a bed because we do need a bed to sleep on. So it's going to be this bed there. As you can see, you could probably fit a few beds in here, a few people, a few players, which would be good. And now we're going to go for some boxes and just fill these guys out with the boxes. So we'll need one for my self-storage. Just like that. Need one for the kitchen here. Very nice. Now for the armor benches, I do like 2 on top of the armor benches because you're always going to use a lot there. And then with these tanneries, I do like putting them on the side of the tanneries as well. So that all helps. Let's go one there and one there. So that's 2 for the tanneries, 2 for the armor benches. This tannery might be a little bit hard to pull off, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Seeing up there, so it's a bit different pattern to the other one, but it's got more stuff on it, so that works for us. Now we're going to go into the wall, but not too far, just like that. There we go, we got 2 on that tannery as well. The cauldron, just put 1 on top. You can always do a pattern around the side too, because you're always going to need boxes around those cauldrons, just the way it is. And this guy here too, we're going to try and get a box in there, nice and snug. There we go. We've got a bit more room here, let's try and use it. And there's 2 boxes for the cauldron on top. The wood bench over here, I usually have a couple along here. We should be able to pull it off. There we go. But yeah, that is the basic setup. So if you're stuck around this long, thanks for hanging around. Make sure you hit the like button, give us a comment, I love your feedback, and make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because there'll be a lot more of these builds coming along. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this as it's going through. See yous.